Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider, and my guest is Dr. Tom Clement from the Hillview Greenhouse Living Center. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how did this develop? How did this concept develop, Tom?
Well, Joel Olson is the owner of the greenhouse, and he and I are old friends. And he was having trouble operating it as a facility by himself. And I'm a physician at Gunderson Lutheran, and I work with elders predominantly. And we sort of brought our interests together. I said I wanted to do something outside of my medical practice to improve quality of life for elderly. And Joel has always been a real friend of elders as well. Mm-hmm. So we just kind of married our two interests into what we're working on now with the Life Center.
So what is it that you're doing with the greenhouse and the Life Center?
Mm-hmm. Well, the idea is to convert the greenhouse over to more of a community resource, and as a nonprofit owned resource, we're going to produce organic vegetables for sale locally, as Joel has done in the past, using and inviting more of an elderly workforce or volunteer workforce. And then we're going to use the proceeds or the revenue from that to support projects for elders.
And so the environmental benefits are that you have local vegetables that are available, and where will these be available, Tom?
We're selling at the food co-op
mm-hmm.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
We anticipate or hope to sell through festival as well.
Excellent. And who can participate and how can they participate?
Well, we're kind of a small operation at this point in time and pretty early in our development, but we welcome volunteers, particularly elders.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a number of folks coming regularly and helping us with the tomato crop, which is our main crop right now. So volunteer hours are mainly Saturday mornings 9 to 12, although anybody can stop by any day if they want to come and dig in the dirt a little bit.
So what are your hours?
Again, 9 to 12 are official volunteer
mm-hmm.
hours, but
mm-hmm.
there's someone working at the greenhouse essentially every day from about 8:30 to 4.
And so is there a telephone number, mm-hmm. website?
We don't have a website
okay.
yet, but my wife Julie is actually our volunteer coordinator.
Okay.
And her telephone number for contact is 769-2671.
And what are the issues that you think are important for Fox viewers to know about the Hillview Greenhouse Life Center?
Sure. I think the really important local issues are, both sides of things. There's the organic, local sustainability sort of feeling that we all seem to be sharing, I think, where we'd like to know where our food comes from. And we'd like to have it produced and sold to us by people we know. And I think we're aiming for that, and Joel's been about that historically. From my end of things, the issue of our aging population is very large, and coming up with solutions for us and our parents and our families to have good quality of life late in life is very important, and that's kind of what we're dedicating the kind of backside of the project towards.
Now, I know the project is in early stages,
yeah.
but let's talk about your physical plant. You have the greenhouse,
mm-hmm.
and you also have the home that will be developed as the Life Center.
Correct.
So what kind of activities are going to be taking place in the Life Center?
Well, we anticipate to start with doing adult daycare
mm-hmm.
and establishing an environment both in the greenhouse and in the house next door with activities. We try to have meaningful activities. So we're going to try to establish gardening settings for folks with disabilities to actually participate in the work in the greenhouse, and then just kind of typical activities, elder activities, and social support in the house next door.
I've been going to Hillview Greenhouse for many years, but where is it located for those who might not have had that chance?
It's 737 North 24th Street. It's near the corner of La Crosse and Losey Boulevard.
So what can Fox viewers do tomorrow for the least amount of money to have a positive environmental impact when it comes to Hillview Greenhouse Living Center?
Well, I think you could buy lettuce at the
mm-hmm.
food co-op, which we're selling currently, or you could come out and volunteer. You could come dig in the dirt. We're also going to be fundraising starting next month. So,
thank you, Dr. Tom Clement. This is Chris Schneider with the Thinking Green News Moment.